Chapter 3013 begins with a tender farewell between Duncan and Liberty as they part ways for the night. After a heartfelt evening together, Liberty gives Duncan a goodnight kiss before pushing him back to his room. Duncan, brimming with happiness from their shared moments, heads to his room with a smile that he can't seem to hide. The night passes without incident, and the story transitions to the early morning hours of the next day. As morning dawns, it's revealed to be a cold and crisp weekend in Wiltspoon. The temperature has dropped significantly, which makes even the usually early rising Zachary reluctant to leave the warmth of his bed. Zachary, who enjoys being his wife Serenity's personal heater, relishes the chance to cuddle with her under the covers. Despite the cold, the temperature is not extreme by Wiltspoon standards, but it is cold enough that many residents have hurriedly ordered thick clothes online to prepare for the chilly weather. The chapter subtly touches on the climate patterns in Wiltspoon, noting that cold spells like this one are often short lived. As a result, people rush to buy winter clothing only to find that the weather warms up just as quickly, leading to cancelled orders. He reflects on how he purposely avoids turning on the heater in their room, enjoying the way Serenity seeks out his warmth. He muses over how much he enjoys these quiet, intimate moments where Serenity snuggles up to him without any prompting. Serenity, still half asleep, is woken by the persistent chime of her phone's notifications. Though groggy, she asks Zachary to check who is sending her messages so early in the morning. He guesses it might be Sony, but she dismisses the idea, assuming her nephew is still asleep. However, he checks her phone and discovers that it's after 8 o'clock, later than Serenity usually wakes up. Despite her initial surprise, she decides to stay in bed a bit longer, enjoying the rare opportunity to sleep in on a cold weekend morning. He then reveals that the messages are from Liberty. The messages include a series of photos and voice recordings from Sony, who is clearly excited by the snowfall in Jensburg. Sony's childlike wonder is captured in his voice as he describes the thick, white snow outside. He enthusiastically shares his plans for the day, including building a snowman with his mother Liberty. The excitement in his voice is palpable as he sends his aunt pictures of the snow covered landscape, eager to share his experiences with her. The voice messages continue with Sony, mentioning that he had breakfast with his mother and Duncan, whom he refers to as Uncle Louis. His innocence and straightforwardness shine through as he talks about missing his third uncle Kevin, who is on a trip with his future wife Hayden. His understanding of relationships, though simplistic, is endearing as he expresses disappointment at not being able to join Kevin and Hayden on their trip. His awareness of being called a light bulb by Kevin, likely a playful reference to his tendency to innocently intrude on adult conversations.